live yet? We should be live. Are we live yet? Are we live yet? We should be live any second now. Can only be a couple of moments that feel like half eternity before we're live. There we are. What's the audio saying? Audio seems fine. Game audio doesn't feature music today, so if you have a lovely psychedelic space track in the background you want to listen to, feel free to do so. I don't want to tell you. Yeah, happy Spacesuit Day, everybody. Thank you, Kanuko! Have you heard about Endless Sky already? Or is this new for you? So, for everyone else, welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm taking a short break from collecting spacesuits, at least from collecting spacesuits in Starfield. And I have another series going which I enjoy doing a lot, which is the independent game series. I try to show independent games, games from independent small studios. They're very tiny, don't get the marketing they deserve, and they have quirky games. Maybe they have like kind of janky games, and I want to give them a spotlight. Even though I'm a very tiny YouTuber myself, I think most indie games deserve much more of a spotlight than they actually get. So this is my part. You have played it once or twice. Okay, that's great. That's great. So you can help me. I need to open a spreadsheet for this game. I love this kind of game. So it's a little bit different because I want to do a series on independent games that make something that have one or two mechanics that are better than Starfield. And I should probably not start with Endless Sky, but I did because I think so many things are better in this game than in Starfield that it's appalling. And this game is completely free. You don't have to pay for it. It's public domain. It's open source, just like Firefox, the browser, only for a video game. So it's absolutely amazing content, and it has a special place in my heart because I grew up with these games. The big disadvantage for the younger generation is the graphics are 2D and kinda meh. That's the worst part of it, that it's 2D and meh, but the rest of it, and you have to read a lot. You have to read so much. I'll try to do most of the reading for you today, but you have to read a lot. So, we need a new captain. Yes. You grew up on New Boston, an uninteresting world in the dirt belt. You've dreamed of owning a starship ever since your first visit to the spaceport at the age of 15. After many long years of working at a textile mill, you finally saved enough credits to apply for a pilot's license from the Republic. After receiving the license, and with freedom from this planet at your fingertips, you travel to the bank to take out a loan on your first ship. Isn't that lovely? You can see the bank here. This is in high resolution. I downloaded the high DPI pack for the pictures, but it probably runs better in 1080p. And I'm semi-transparent again. Let's fix that quickly. Yeah, 500 is too much. I'm not melting into the universe yet. We're not there yet. Oop. Yeah, that should be fine. So, we are getting 480,000 credits. Hello, Crusher! I was thinking of getting Elite Dangerous or No Man's Sky or both. I think I have both in my library, and they are on my to-do list, but actually Kanuko is the space expert. I just dabble in the 2D ones because I enjoy the 2D ones more. So we need to start a game. Come on, start the game. Yes. First name, Todd. Last name, Howard. The bank's architecture is what you would have called futuristic back when you dreamed that the future would be less squalid than the present. Story above story of curves and spires and balconies, all in gleaming metal. A doorman stands by each of the heavy glass doors. You are wearing your very best clothes, but you feel shabby next to them. The lone broker's office is equally intimidating. Large computer monitors fill the walls with stock quotes and other information, spilling down them almost too fast to read. You occasionally glimpse the names of places that you've only seen in movies. Aldebaran, Tarazet, Earth. Earth. We can visit Earth on this game! Already better than Starfield, and absolutely free of charge. The pen is heavy as lead, but glides almost without friction as you print your initials on the bottom of the page. Yeah, TH. What else is there? We should actually band together and all play Elite Dangerous together. Um, where was I? The banker, a balding middle-aged man in a suit that you suspect costs more than the spaceship you're about to purchase, flips the pages past you quickly, uttering a curt "sign here, now here," as he points to each page. He moves swiftly, mechanically. Just like Todd Howard. The only moment when he becomes truly animated is when explaining the truth in lending statement to you. You're borrowing 480,000 credits, he says, to be repaid over the course of 1 year. Your daily interest rate is 0.4% per day. And contrary to Starfield, they know how to calculate 0.4%. Other than Starfield with 2% of your income, which always is 500 credits. And by the end of the year, you will have paid 433,567 credits in interest. Sign here, he grins. You sign your name for the final time. Todd Howard. The elevator is so well tuned that you do not even realize it is moving until it has deposited you back in the lobby. But as you leave the bank, you are smiling. This crazy adventure suddenly feels real to you. You're going to do it. You are finally going to get off this planet. Yeah, New Boston. What do you expect? Compared to the bank, you feel much more at home in the shipyard, walking among the rusted out hulks and newer ships that gleam in the sunlight. You smell grease and dirt and rocket fuel. Wonderful smells. There are 3 ship models within your price range. Which one you choose will determine your future. And this is the fighter pilot, which is boring. This is the carrier thing, which is boring. This is the all-rounder, which is perfect for Todd Howard's first vessel. And we are calling it, because it's Todd Howard, the USS Mediocre. That's Todd Howard's ship right there. Oh yes, you're talking about Elite Dangerous. Yeah, that's Kanuko's specialty. Kanuko, you have streamed. I don't want people to watch your stream now because it's in your library. Tell everyone about your Elite Dangerous streams later when I don't want to talk that much. So the US Mediocre is Todd Howard's first ship. You can see all the things here. Max speed, acceleration, turning, and the important part is outfit, space free, how much guns and weapons and systems we can add, weapons capacity, engine capacity, gun ports. This is for shuttle, this is completely bullshit, we don't need that. Fuel capacity, how many space jump, we have fuel here, we need to pay. I'm not exactly sure if we need to pay for fuel, but we need to refuel regularly. And required crew and bunks. Bunks is the amount of passengers we can ferry around, which is kind of nice. 6, that's a shuttle. That's totally fine. So let's leave. I have 142,000 left. And this is the tutorial mission, which is nice. We'll do that. With some trepidation, you give the shipyard owner your money and take your new ship for a test drive, piloting out of the shipyard onto the spare landing pad by the spaceport. Then you get out and look the ship over a bit more closely. You're busy polishing out a few rust spots with a piece of steel wool when an old man in a grease-stained coveralls walk up. Nothing quite like buying your very first starship, he says. And now I have options! Options that are actually meaningful! And well, I don't plan to get too attached to this one. I'll be playing something much nicer before long. We at Todd Howard, we say, I'm still kind of shocked how much money I spend. Yes, it cost me 5 leather jackets that are slightly too small for me. He grins. I know the feeling. It's a crime how much interest the banks charge for the first timers. It's been that way ever since when I first started out. You're a captain, you ask? Was, he said. Sold off my fleet a few days ago, and I already missed it. But it was time. Time for me to retire. His voice trails off, then his face lights up. Say, any chance I could hitch a ride with you, maybe show you the ropes, give some pointers? I could pay you, of course. Sure. Where are you trying to get to? Well, he says, I've got a spot reserved in a retirement home, but I don't mind taking a roundabout way to get there. For starters, how about you give me a lift to New Greenland? It's just a jump away from here. I can mark it on your map. Ah, Preston Garvey, flashbacks. Sounds good. I could ask, how much will you pay me? No. Great, he says. My name is James. No, your name is Pete Hines, obviously. You're just pretending to be James. My name is Pete Hines, by the way. Todd Howard, you say. I'm looking forward to traveling with you, Captain Howard, says Pete. As you're helping him wheel his luggage aboard and showing him his bunk, he said, before we take off, you might head over to the trading center and stock up on medical goods. We can sell those for a good profit on New Greenland. There is an economy in this game where you have to buy low and sell high. Wow. That's so complicated to program, apparently. And they pulled it off for free. So, also make sure to visit the local outfitter. While they don't sell much here compared to the big manufacturing world, every world with an outfitter will at least carry a map with information on the neighboring systems. Buying them can help you if you're not quite sure where you're going. I'm fine, thank you. So, interface, you get a nice picture. You get text about the planet. You can go to trading and you see the prices. And it also nicely tells you if the prices are low or medium. This is nice. This is actually player comfort. I wouldn't mind if it's not there. They put it in there, I understand, but that's for casuals. Real gamers, TM, wouldn't need that. They need to find out themselves what is a high price and what's a low price, but I understand why they do it. So we have 20 cargo. We could buy medical supplies if we want to. More importantly, we can go to the job board. Look! Missions! So many missions! Coming from Starfield, I'm almost paralyzed by choice already. Now, here's how it works. You have blue is already accepted missions. Our guy here, Pete Hines, wants to go here. Thankfully, there it is. Thankfully, he doesn't have a time limit, so he can take 10,000 years. 10,000 years, he doesn't mind. However, we could take this mission. If you click here, it's actually very intuitive. It shows you which mission it is. This is the dark orange one, and if you click the other one, this one is the orange one we can accept. And this is bring 3 passengers to Tundra in the Sibalrai system. Payment is 9,500 credits. So if we want to take this route and then jump to Arcturus, we could do that for 9,000 credits, just for fun. We're taking that. And we could basically take a tourist wants to see flood in the Unkulai system and it will pay 16,000 credits. This one is deliver 90 tons of Zaris to Poseidos for 28,000 credits. So you have all the options you want and you can see where you where they want the star map to go. So I've taken this. That means I can now buy medical supplies. Hire crew and shipyard and outfitter is a bit boring. Pilot license, nothing too crazy here. I'll show you later. Uh, Missiles cost ammunition. Unlike Starfield, where missiles are free of charge, just like fuel, they cost ammunition here. And shipyards, we get into that later. They only have the 3 ships here, which is boring. Let's depart. So this is how it looks when you fly around. It's 2D. And like true space is you propel forward, you don't get slowed down. Because there is no friction in space. Somehow Starfield didn't understand the concept about that. You will eventually slow down. Weaponized chickens, yeah, of course. But if you hit the down key, it basically goes into the reverse direction and you can stop. And then you can fly around and occasionally you can shoot. I don't know how though, because combat is not for me at the moment. Not in a shuttlecraft. Probably I don't even have a laser or something. There is a key for selecting ships. Oh, I can zoom out. Nice. Yeah, and now it tells me what to do. I know how to jump to the next system. So we click here. We can actually... No, we just click there and then we say jump. And there's our fuel which gets consumed. This is our shield and this is our weapon. Weapon temperature, I think. And then we can land. Autopilot. L is autopilot. And it automatically lands on the planet where the mission is. Boop. You wish your passengers the best of luck on Tundra and collect your payment of 9,500 credits. Millions of years ago, this was a warm world, perhaps even tropical, but some cataclysmic event, perhaps a meteor strike or a massive volcano eruption, altered the planet's atmosphere enough to turn it into the near-lifeless frozen planet it is today. The first settlers came here to drill for the oil trapped deep under the surface, a relic of Tundra's former, more lively days. Instead of refining the oil into plastic, which sells relatively cheap in this region, they have developed an industry in synthetic fabrics and clothing. And I can sell my medical supplies here for the medium price. It even tells me my profits. So now we made a little bit of profit. And of course we had the job thing going. And we can now buy something. Yeah, let's buy very low clothing or heavy metals. Heavy metal, very. Let's do the very low clothing. Depart. We are back and refueled, and here they're fighting each other, and I don't even care because I have a shuttle. I click here and jump away. Yeah, I know, it's so confusing. I will say No Man's Sky and Endless Sky and Endless Space. It's so many names. They all sound the same. Yes, this is Endless Sky. As you land on New Greenland, Pete Hines says, "Congrats on your first trip to the hyperspace." Well, it was the second one, but okay, who cares? "I'm impressed that you didn't throw up. Most folks do the first time. Including you ask." "Yeah, and then spent half an hour in orbit cleaning my cabin while hoping the passengers wouldn't come out of the bunk room and see the mess. Not my proudest moment. Anyway, here's your pay." He hands you 10,000 credits. Then he adds, "If you're okay with giving me a lift for a while longer, sell off any cargo you bought, and then meet me in the spaceport." I'll see if I can rustle up any interesting work for you to do. Spaceports are the cantina bar of Star Wars. It's the typical thing, the usual. No! Well, at least we get 2 profits. We should have bought something else. Oh no. We made 40 credits. Okay. Let's first get the lovely tutorial mission ongoing. You begin strolling through the spaceport, walking briskly in order to keep warm and wondering if it might be worth investing in a good winter coat for visiting planets like this one. Eventually, you find Pete Hines. His entire family in tow, a young couple, an elderly woman, and 4 children who range in age from probably about 3 or 4 up to 12 or 13. Captain Howard, he says. Wonderful to see you again. I was just talking to this family. They've been having trouble finding a single ship that can give them all passage, but I told them that your shuttlecraft has plenty of bunks, at least if the kids double up. They can pay you 40,000 credits to take them to New China, which is just a few jumps away from Earth, and it's a planet well worth visiting in its own right. What do you say? You're absolutely sure that your shuttle was not designed to fit 9 people, including yourself? Yeah, that's Todd Howard for you. You're absolutely sure that your shuttle was not designed to fit 9 people, including yourself, but it just works. But if they're willing to squeeze into the available 5 bunks, you've got no reason to discourage them. Sure, welcome aboard. Boop. 40,000 is a good price. James helps the older woman up, steps into your ship while the young family members carry the luggage. You're going to have quite a full ship for the next few days. Let's pick up something. Oh, what's this? Deliver 11 tons of corn oil to New Boston in the routine. Corn oil, that sounds great. 11 tons, we can have that. We have the space. We have 20 tons space. Tuesday, November, that's 2 days. Wow. Okay. Thankfully, we only take 1 day there. So that will be fine. Yeah, it's already blinking. If it's blinking, it means it will expire soon. Substance abuse counselor. If someone ever offers you a drug running job, I beg you to deny it and direct them towards one of us. That person will thank you later. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Now, will this even work, or will we fail this mission? We'll probably fail this mission. No, it's still fine. Okay, maybe we can still do this. Let's land here and hope that we are still on time. Yes, we are still on time. We get our target, and we're back to New Boston. Is there anything else we need to go? We need to go up there. So, there isn't much we can accept here. They're all... because we only have cargo space. Yes, I like this. Deliver 20 tons of liquors to Rand in the Zeta Aquilae system. Payment is 12,000. I'll take it. And I think if we go here, we should be fine. Depart. Jump. I remember earlier versions of this game didn't refuel automatically and you ran risk of stranding somewhere. Because you forgot. Oh, we're here already. Very good. Land. Oh, pirates. 12,000 credits. Very nice. Rand is a desert world, too dry for much farming and with gravity low enough to be uncomfortable for most human beings. It is, however, the best source of heavy metals in the galactic south. Aside from the managers of the mining companies, nearly all the people here are migrant workers from elsewhere in the dirt belt who have come to spend a season working for the relatively high wages that uranium mining offers, either to send money off-world to save it up in order to build a better life for themselves. Medium, very high. Wasn't metal very low here? Oh, heavy metal. Ah, heavy metals is the one that is low here. Job board. Wow. No, we don't have the cargo. This is the wrong direction. Okay, let's go to Razelhaig. Let's go to Razelhaig. Maybe we find some good missions here. Oblivion. Oh, that's the perfect space for Todd Howard. The atmosphere has toxic mix of ammonia, sulfur, and methane. Exceptionally good for Todd Howard. Although breathable by human beings if necessary, the locals use masks to reduce the risk of chronic respiratory problems. Even so, the life expectancy is short, but that is partly because the two best paying industries are oil drilling, mining, and mining for radioactive elements. Yes, Todd Howard should feel quite at home here. Job board. Nothing interesting. Damn. Okay, let's buy some crap here. Trading. What's very low? Nothing. Plastic. Heavy metal. Let's buy heavy metal. That's natural biome. Yes, Chris, exactly. That's where he feels the most comfortable. Boop. Now, we need to find a planet where we can sell our heavy metals. The problem is if we land, we lose a day, and a day costs a lot of money. Medium, yeah, we can sell all. Good. Now, job board. Woo. 8 tons of beach towels to New Switzerland. Yes, of course you get your beach towels in New Switzerland. We can do that. Can we also buy something nice here because we have 12 tons left? Clothing, plastic. I think plastic is better. Let's buy all the plastic and jump here. Yes, this one is fine. Someone's trying to follow me and attack me, but I'm too fast for them because my shuttle is quick. And I don't need to fight anyone until I get a cool ship that has a chance. Landing on New Greenland. Let's see what New Greenland has. If New Greenland wants plastic. Do you want plastic? Oh, plastic's high. Wow. Let's sell our plastics. Do we have any? No, we don't have any jobs that are interesting. Ooh. Clothing. Good thing we didn't buy clothing because it's low here as well. Jump, jump, jump. I need to show you the outfitters. There's something very interesting at the outfitters I saw last time I played this game, a couple of days back. Ooh, I'm stuck. Oh no! Dead end. Full of pirates. Let's go out of here. Let's hope we're not running out of juice. Oh, we are dead. We flew into a missile. Oh no, Todd Howard, you have died. Oh no. Did I already buy? Yes. No, I didn't. Oh yes, I did. Okay, that was awkward. Just a quick missile. Yeah, we're just a shuttle. Todd Howard dies quickly in this galaxy with his tiny shuttle. Oh yeah, if you hit caps lock, you also can increase the speed to twice as much, which is actually kind of nice. Up, super speed. And there we are. Let's land on New China. Boop. Along the journey, you learn that the family you're transporting are named the Hendersons, and that they are moving to New China mostly because they hope the urban setting will be better for the kids than New Greenland, where there were hardly any children at all, and their village had only a few thousand people in it. The grandmother, Olivia, has also been chattering non-stop about how excited she is about being on a world where she can actually go sunbathing. I've gotten much too old for snowshoeing, she says. You say goodbye to them and wish them well, and as agreed, they pay you 40,000 credits. You're already well on your way towards paying down your mortgage. As James leaves the ship, he says, again, if you're okay with continuing to give me a ride, just meet me at the spaceport. Boop. Can we sell our... Ooh, oh, wow, we are doing the super profits here. Not really much, though. Ooh, bring 2 passengers, very nice. And 8 tons of beryllium. Yeah, we take the 8 tons of beryllium. Now we have 3 missions here. That's fabulous. Let's depart and jump there. 3 missions is nice. New Switzerland, we're coming. Boop. Top off your cargo of beryllium and collect 12,000. Passengers, best of luck, 6,500. And the beach towels, 4,800. And once you have enough credits, you can go to the bank and pay off your loan. Let's just pay off. I want to keep 180. No, that's too much. 124,960. Oh, yes. Yes, that's good. Oh, I should have checked for missions. Okay, we check up here. Wow, 3,000 per day. That's a lot of money. So let's go to the spaceport. Disneyland for thing James in the New China. No, not James. Pete Hines. He already got a small group of people with him, a middle-aged couple and a teenaged boy. Hi there, Captain Howard, says Pete Hines. Interested in carrying some tourists to Earth? Sure. Great, he says. This is Chuck, Sarah, and the son Carl. Let's help them to carry the luggage to your ship. As you begin to walk back slightly ahead of them, James moves you. Tourists are always a good way to make money. They're on vacation, so they don't mind paying a bit extra. But no point in your cargo space going to waste, so take a look at the job board and see if there are any delivery missions we can run at the same time. And if you want to be a little safer, should we come across any pirates, sell off any guns you might have. It might seem counterintuitive, but being unarmed makes you less of a target to pirates. If there are others in the system that they could be defending themselves against. Okay, let's check the outfit here. Oh yes! Look here! They have a brig! Look at this! Can you see this? With the addition of some reinforced doors, locks, and security systems, any ship's passenger compartment can be turned to a brig. This makes it suitable for transporting criminals and prisoners or participating the highly illegal galactic slave trade. These cells are often found on ships owned by bounty hunters, pirates, and of course the Republic's interstellar law enforcement. Look at that. You can have a brig that has a purpose in this game. I wonder if that works how bad this gets. How many bricks you can? Do you need to install many? And no doors to worry about. Ah, Crusher! Ah, ah! I'm getting PTSD. Stop! Don't! Ah! Fucking doors! Leave me alone! Yes, no doors. We can also buy a bunk room, which gives us more passenger space. We need outfit for that. We don't have the outfit space, but that's an option. Or cargo expansion, which also eats into the outfit space and gives you more cargo. You basically convert 20 outfit space into 15 cargo space. You can go the other way. You can invest 20 cargo space for 15 outfit space. So you can decide if you have like a heavy freighter, but you want more uh, combat systems, you can buy outfit expansions. Um, but if you have like a carrier ship and you don't want that many turrets, you can say, I don't need that many turrets, I rather carry more goods. You can go for the cargo expansion. That's actually a neat idea, uh, implemented rather well. Uh, Cooling, interesting. I don't remember buying cooling stuff. Hyperdrive is clear. Fuel pod. Apologies. I'm still very tired. Several shield generators, small bunk room, and bunk room, which gives us uh, a lot of bunks for our lovely shuttlecraft. We already have that. The kind of photovoltaic, afterburner, local map, and the license. Okay, we can leave the spaceport and check. Can we 21, 1 ton missing, but Diniboa can be useful. It's only 16 ton for 4,800 credits, but it's better than nothing. And how much space do I have? Not enough. 4? No, 4 is not good enough to do. So let's go to Dinibola and jump there. No doors to worry about. Yeah. Job board. Oh, Alpha Centauri. Yes, I'll take that. Let's go to Sol. I need to give this game another chance. Kanuko, thank you for saying that. When I was a wee little lad, my dad bought us a computer. But my dad was special. He bought us an Apple computer. So my first gaming days, up until I was like 17 or 16, no, actually up until I was 20 probably, was always with a Macintosh. And the Mac had, or the Apple, the Mac had Escape Velocity was the game. It was very similar to this one. And the creator of this game also said he basically based this game up on Escape uh, Velocity. And I think it doesn't exist for Windows computers. It never existed. It only existed for Mac, and it was one of my favorite games. Uh, and so this is a lot of nostalgia for this game, but I just enjoy the 2D kind of thing flying around. I love that you basically drift in space and you have to reverse the engines to stop and stuff like that. It's all very nice. And once I get enough money, once I have found a trade route which I like, you can start disabling ships, conquering them. Hello, Alpha. Leatherface. uh, uh, and You start conquering stuff. You can disable ships, you can conquer them, you can add them to your fleet, you can pilot them yourself, you can upgrade your ship. There are a lot of things you can do with this game, which I like. And of course, it's modular. It's public domain. People add stuff there and make it better or worse. It's up to you. You decide. As you make the final landing descent to the surface of Earth, Chuck, Sarah, and stare out of the window in rapt attention, pointing out landmarks on the planet's surface. Right, Kanuko? Landmarks of Earth in Starfield. Meteor crater number 476. James joins in by telling you all about some of the history of the cities you're flying over. Carl, in the meantime, has spent the entire journey playing handheld video games. Yeah, bloody idiot. And only glances out the window when the ship shakes from turbulence. As they all grab their luggage and step off your ship to explore humanity's homeworld, he is still immersed in the game. Yeah. Console peasant. Fortnite player. As you collect your payment, James pulls the parents aside and says, "Watch out for pickpockets, okay? And take it from an experienced captain. You do not want to be out after dark here. Play it safe and have a great time." After they leave, James shakes his head ruefully. It'll probably be a decade before the kid is old enough to realize what he's missing out on. Waste on money doing a trip like this with a teenage boy. They should have gone to Skymoot. To Skyrim! They should have gone to Skyrim and see dragons instead. I'm sure that would interest him a lot more than historical museums and ancient cities. Then he picks up his luggage and adds, same deal as before. If you want to keep traveling together, meet me in the spaceport. Is this the spoopy season? What do you mean with spoopy season? I don't understand spoopy. Spoopy? This is Earth. The ancestral home of humanity. Earth has a population twice that of any other inhabitant planet. Sprawling cities cover large portions of its surface, many of them overcrowded and dangerous. Some people work to scrape together enough money to leave, while at the same time others, born on distant worlds, make a pilgrimage of sorts to see this planet that once cradled the entirety of the human species. Earth is also the capital of the Republic. Representative government becomes complicated when one planet has greater population than 100 planets elsewhere. Ah, you're fine. The Americans can handle that as well. Just look at Puerto Rico. It just works. Just like Bethesda games. As a result, settlements of less than 1 million are grouped together into planetary districts that elect a single representative between them, a source of much frustration in the frontier worlds. Spooky. It's a silly way of saying it. Oh, you were alluding to Halloween. I'm not really into that Halloween thing, to be honest. I need to. I need to probably read a bit up on that kind of thing and get a bit more involved, but I'm not a Halloween person. So, I think we're already carrying stuff. 16 tons. We have not much else to do. So let's get our what are we even carrying? Where's my ship? Where was the there was a oh yes here. So player Todd Howard. Time played 34 minutes. Net worth 54. Todd Howard is a bit cheap. I like his ship. USS Mediocre. Shields, fuel, crew. Rank harmless. Ship info. Yes. Yes, I know. Cargo, thorium, empty. Very good. Do we have even a thing? I think we don't even have a weapon. That's good. No weapon is good. Todd Howard doesn't need a weapon. Yes. Is it spacesuits? You can probably smuggle spacesuits in this game. Sadly, you can't collect them as well as Starfield. That's something Starfield excels at. If you are into collecting spacesuits, you need to play Starfield, I think. No other game lets you do that the way Starfield lets you do that. Boop. We land and we drop off our cargo of thorium and collect our payment of 7,200 credits. Chiron is the only planet outside the solar system that was colonized by humanity prior to the discovery of hyperdrive. It is now the second most populous planet in the Republic, with many sprawling cities and a burgeoning pollution problem. Oh no, just like Earth. Although Earth still has the most prestigious universities in the galaxy, Chiron has become the de facto leader in higher education, catering to those who value excellent teaching more highly than an illustrious name. As a result, off-world students form a noticeable fraction of the population. Form, not from, form, I'm sorry. More X-Men foods, chocolates, red bites, yeah. I need to go shopping for Christmas food, for sweets. Job board. There's stuff. Oh, let's take these two. Since we're going back to Seoul anyway, let's go. Let's land. Drop off. Very nice. Let's go to the spaceport. The spaceport on Earth is so big and crowded that it takes a long time to find Pete Hines. The sheer number of people here is almost overwhelming. Homeless men wrapped in old army blankets beg for money from well-dressed businessmen. Soldiers in navy uniforms walk by in groups of 10 or 20, all marching in unison. Starship captains haggle with merchants over trade goods and jobs. Flashes of light come from various landing bays as welders make repairs. When you find James, he's standing by a window, looking out at the sky, watching the starships taking off and landing in a continuous stream. This is it, he says, where our race began, the world that all the tourists want to visit and that no one wants to live on. 20 billion people, ouch. More industry and exports than any other place in the galaxy, but underneath it all, poverty of a completely different sort from what you've got in the dirt belt. After taking one last glance out of the window, he says, "Anyway, we're nearing my destination. Are you willing to take me one last trip? I need to get to Hestia in the Talita system, and of course, I'll pay you quite well to take me there." Of course! Todd Howard is always ready to please. Once again, you walk back to your ship with Pete Hines. Once you get there, as he's showing his luggage, you pull up the information your computer has on Hestia. It's one of the paradise worlds in. Yeah, the paradise worlds who have 16 times the detail. Terraformed to have the perfect climate accessible only to the very wealthy. You wonder whether James is going to be able to fit in, whether Pete Hines is able to fit in. Pete Hines will just be fine there. I know it. Let's check the job board. We need to go there. We could go back to Alpha Centauri, but not for 1,800 credits. It's not worth it. Deliver 16 ton of live lobsters to Farseer in the Cursor system. Payment is 14,000 credits. What do you say, Alfarius? Should we deliver lobsters? I'm not sure if I should deliver lobsters there. 16,000 is not a bad deal, though. Yes! Let's deliver lobsters then. Except I have no idea how to get to Cursor, though. So let's try to find out a way to Cursor. We can probably hit the outfitter and buy a map. That would be the Todd Howard thing to do. Sadly, we can only buy a laser rifle, not a spacesuit. Let's buy a local for 1,000. Yeah, we can buy. We have 85,000. We can afford a map. Let's check what the map tells us. Yeah, we can probably hit this This route seems about right, and then we can hit to cursor. Armed with Pete Hines and 16 tons of live lobster, we are on our way to Sirius. Procyon, and this is our unexplored system. Let's hope. Oh, Capella. Ah, Capella. Very good. Let's land on Capella. Hermes. Come on, land. What? Oh, authorities refuse that I'm not allowed to land here. Oh. Okay. Can we? No. How do I select? What was the key to select others? There was a 5. No, I'm not going to. No, no, no. What was the key thing? I need to. Ah, this one. Land on planet, station, interface, lead target, select, next, N. N or R? N. N and T. Ah, okay. Oh, I can't land on any planet here. Do I have enough? Oh, I have one last jump. Okay, let's make this jump count and jump here. Hopefully they let me land there. Oh no! Oops, you just ran out of fuel in an uninhabited star system. Fortunately, other ships are willing to help you. Press N to select through all the ships in the system. When you have a friendly one selected, press T to hail it. You can then ask for help, and if it has fuel to spare, it will fly over and transfer fuel to your ship. This is the easiest for the other ships to do if your ship is nearly stationary. Now, this is something I find very interesting because Starfield was too afraid to do this. You cannot be stranded in Starfield. You always have enough fuel to jump someplace else. And in this game is not afraid to have you stranded. And it will cost me a fortune to pay for them, but I can find someone nice. 5 Wheels Fury Merchant, we can talk to them. Would you like to give us some fuel? Ask for help. Yes. And now I can actually zoom in. And they gave me 1 pip of fuel. Isn't that nice? For free even, because I'm still in the tutorial area. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, let's see if this happens again. If we jump over there, we still need to bring our lobsters someplace. Oh no, we can land here. How lovely, we can refuel. Mainsail Republic. And that's something I miss in Starfield. The feeling that, oh no, I'm stranded, I now need to wait for help. I miscalculated the jumps and now I'm out of jump fuel. No, that's too dangerous. We can't have that here. Anything interesting? Castor, 20 tons. Passenger. Yeah, we can accept 1 passenger. I think that's fine. Let's jump there. And I don't need to go there. Let's just go to cursor and drop off our lobsters. Our live lobsters. I wonder if it's 16 tons if they have like procreated and if there are more now. I remember a game, a mod that did that. That you can basically, there was something like live parrots, and you bought live parrots, and if you stayed traveling too long, you suddenly had like several more parrots. Elite Dangerous has this player clan called the Fuel Rats who will rescue pilots. I've read about that, Kanuko. And this only works in multiplayer though, so I was thinking if I play single player, will I be stranded forever? Well, we sold our lovely lobsters for 14,000 credits, which is great. Woo! Oh, see here. Transport 5 petty criminals to Geminus in the Castor system, where they will serve their sentences as domestic servants. They must be held in suitable facilities made for the transfer of criminals. Payment is 4620, 250 credits. Look at this, Canuck. Since you're a Starfield player, I'm telling you this. Imagine how easy that would be to implement in Starfield. Just you only need to have one flag that says check if Starship has brig and passenger space. If yes, offer mission with criminals. That's all it needed. That's all it needed. Check if module for brig is installed. And then they basically put the criminals, give them a nice little criminal outfit, and put them in the brig. Maybe have one passenger, like a UC police officer or something, a marshal. And then once you reach the destination, they basically exit the ship. The marshal drags them along, and you get your money. And I'm just baffled that it's so shallow that they didn't get that extra step. It's so easy. Look how easy this is. This is public domain. Someone in their free time programmed this. Imagine if Bethesda would have had the goal to say, "Oh, look at endless sky. I'll just take this game and we just uh we just add visuals uh of our Bethesda engine up top of it. We just take the bare bones, the basically the gameplay structure of this game. It's public domain anyway, and just uh put a coat of paint on top of that and animate like nice little cutscenes and space fights and stuff. I bet a lot of this non-functional shite like that is just a platform for a future patch. It was so easy to add that. I wonder if they held that back just to hype up prisoner missions later. I'm not sure they will get so many DLCs later, Kanuko. I mean, it's a shitty uh, behavior, but at least it would be more competent than they seem now. So I wouldn't say happy, but I would at least see that they are not that stupid. Hi, Mankey, nice to see you here. Uh, yes, it's definitely a good game considering that it is public domain and free. And it's one of I have childhood memories to this genre of games, so I'm very fond of these kind of games. I love this game. And I wish Starfield would be more like this game and less than Fallout 76. And Alfarius is absolutely right. You shouldn't need DLC to fix a game. Even Paradox, a company known for pounds worth of DLC, still keeps a base level of quality. Yes, Alfaris is absolutely right. And Paradox DLC policy is bullcrap. Absolutely, absolutely horrible. But this is what I'm saying. All the game needs to check for the game engine is, do you have space for criminals? Is there the module installed for criminals? Yes, no flag. If yes, offer criminal mission. That's all. So, we don't have that in my little. Todd Howard does not have that on his little ship, the USS Mediocre. So we can't have criminal missions. I can't wait though to put. Yes, imagine buying a Luxus liner here and just fit it out with Briggs. Rip out the first class suits and put in Briggs, an entire Luxus liner full of Briggs, and all you do is ferry criminals and slaves from one system to another. Glorious. So I know you're not a person of RE Resident Evil 4? Yeah, Resident Evil 4, but you know how much the DLC for it costs? It's like 5 to 7 hours worth of content. I can only guess. I don't know. I could guess. Like probably $20 or something. Um we have 20 tons of what are we buying? Electronics. Metal or electronics? I would go for electronics. Buy old electronics. Depart. Let's go to Castor. Lovely. £8. That's not horrible. That's actually quite nice. Considering Shadow of Change DLC, that's a bargain. Well, everything. Even Starfield is a bargain considering to Shadow of Change DLC, though. So maybe that's not a good comparison. But as we already all agreed upon, and all every one of you already said, you can't you can't make a shallow game, a game with no depth, and then just patch it out, or even worse, buy DLC, sell DLC rather, to make to remove the shallowness, to give it more depth. That doesn't make sense. That's doesn't work like that. People are not going to accept that. Oh, we need to see if we can sell our metal. No, our electronics rather. High 122. Sell all. We have sold all the electronics. They're doing this, and meanwhile, Starfield and Total War 3 do their thing. Yeah, yeah. Considering everyone cries industry standard, there is no industry standard. Every little company, every big company does their shit the way they wanted it to do. There is no industry standard. And it's very telling that people are so afraid of comparing stuff to Baldur's Gate. So this is Hestia, and this is where the tutorial ends. As you are piloting your ship down the land on Hestia, Pete Hines disappears into his bunk room. After the ship has landed, he comes out no longer in the grease-stained coveralls he's been wearing up until now, but in a suit As a lifelong textile worker, you automatically note that the suit is made of real wool, very finely woven, and that it has been tailored to fit him. He smooths down the front of the suit distractedly and then looks at his hands as if he's unsure of where to put them. How do I look? He asks. Like a millionaire. No, you look great. That's a typical choice of Bethesda games. You only have affirmative choices. Let's hope the locals think so, he says. There's an awkward pause. You're unsure, and the Bethesda stare. Pete Hines staring at Todd Howard in the Bethesda stairway. You're unsure of how to respond. Then he says, Thing is, this here planet is one of the most exclusive retirement communities in the galaxy. Plenty of the locals are probably worth more than 1 billion credits, but they're mostly financial or business types, or old money. I'm rich enough to be here, but I just hope they're willing to socialize with someone who made his fortune flying a ship. Before you go, is there anything else you'd like me to ask about being a new pilot? I'll think I'll manage. There are nice things here to ask, but I have played this game often enough. I don't need that. Is anyone in the chat wanting one of the numbers here? Just type in the number if you want one. Otherwise, I'll just catch up with the chat what they're doing. Oh yes, I already read that. Alfari said they're doing this, and meanwhile Starfield and Total War 3 doing their thing. Yeah, exactly. So I'll think I'll manage. He hands you a credit chip worth 30,000 credits and says, Best of luck to you, Captain. Don't hesitate to look me up if you're ever in the area. And remember to check the spaceports wherever you land. You never know who you'll find wandering around there. Yeah, if you want special missions in this game, you check out the spaceports. I am a bit hesitant without around a ship that can shoot pirates. I normally don't like to go to spaceports, so I rather hang out at the job board. And this is a good job board. It could be longer for my tastes because it's again the whole universe, but this is a good job board, not the shit that Bethesda tried to do. You have things you can complete, and then you have grayed out things which you could complete, but you lack something. For example, here I have 20 tons space free, but I need 24 tons, and that's why it's grayed out. You can still read, so if you want to know what's up in the future, if you want to know if you want to upgrade your ship, maybe go here, or, something like here. This is the one about the petty criminals to serve their sentence, which is nice. So I want this mission in the future, so I'm going to take the upgrade and buy a brig. While in the Starfield, I noticed that the game adapts to what you're doing. So if you hang out in specific places, they will give you missions in that area. And if you have like 200 cargo kilos left, they will give you missions that have less than 200 cargo kilos. It's not that they will give you missions where you don't have the space. Unless you're super low on space, then they won't, you can't accept the mission. But if you have like adequate space, they are not asking for more than you can carry on your ship. Which feels kinda sad. So, where are we going next? Passengers, ooh, yes. Deliver 10 tons of timber to Vale and the passengers. So I like to choose this because I get both missions at the same time. Of course, if we pick something that's far away, yeah, for example, an elderly couple wishes to contribute 2 tons of cosmetics for their 2 tons of cosmetics! Are they fucking stupid? Any supplements you peeps don't get enough in their diets? Added omega-3 and multivitamins, needed a third. Since the cold the cold season is coming, what about zinc and stuff like that? Like the ones that are good for the immune system? Anything anything in that regard always is nice. D3 if you're not hanging outside, vitamin D, stuff like that. That always is nice. Do you mean something like that? Dr. Leatherface. What have I done? What have I done? I'm happy I didn't go the latex round. And I'm just happy Sheridan wore his leather jacket and not his latex costume. Good Lord, what have I set in motion? Dear Lord. Okay. Um 2 tons, and the fun thing is this game doesn't take itself too seriously. So yes, an elderly couple was going with 2 tons of cosmetics for their grandchild's birthday bash on Luna by Friday, January 30, 3014. Payment is 6,000 grand. No, I'm not going to support those grandparents. I'm not going to bring I'm not going to bring cosmetics to Luna. Forget about that. I'll take the timber and the passengers. And let's check how we can get to Tijat. How much? 10 kilos is not enough. It's not worth it. Let's jump. Boop. Ha! We can land here, but we don't need that. Let's go to Tijat and sell that crap. Let's land here. Landing on Vale. Boop. You say farewell to your passengers on Vale and collect your payment of 18,500 credits. You drop off your cargo of timber, and collect your payment of 4,500 credits. Vale is an entire world that is maintained as a ski resort. Oh, how nice. For rich clients. Vomit. From nearby planets, a combination of terraforming and snow making ensures that whichever hemisphere is in winter always has ideal skiing condition. Oh no! Good writing. While farming and other small industries supply the tourists and the large staff that cater to them. The slope steering wheel tracks for all the latest dangerous and expensive extreme winter sports like hoverboarding and wingsuit cliff skiing. Ah. Job board. Where are we going next? Do we have something? Formula hold. How much? 30,000 credits. That's nice. Are these 10 tons of vinegar? I like the kind of things you can buy here. 10 tons of vinegar. Wealthy tourists. But you need the luxurious upgrade, not the brig. It's not a BDSM dungeon. Formula hold. What is a molly bolt? 9 tons. Oh yes, we can take this and we can take this. And as you can see here, I don't have enough fuel. So I'm probably going to stop in Talita, refuel, and then jump to... I have enough space. Oh, that's nice. So we do that as well. Yeah, let's bring the vinegar thing to Sirius. That's lovely. Okay, we jump to Tahiti, then we jump to Sirius, Alpha Centauri, Fomalhaut. That's our route. You can do this, you can do that Fatboy Slim music. Yeah, basically. So, our route. I like planning my route, looking for the best trade things. I don't know why I find this pleasing, but this is pleasing. Let's refuel at Talita. Maybe pay some money back so my loan is uh less excruciating. 74,270. Poop. Yeah, very nice. We are slowly getting our loan paid. Talita, jump to Talita. Jump, jump, jump. Whee! And another jump. Pop. I don't think we can bring any. Yeah, we can't. Okay. Let's go to Sirius now. I wonder. Now we have to refuel there anyway, so it's fine. And we drop out of our cargo vinegar and collect our payments of 10,000 credits. That's nice. Job board. Ooh, what's this? 3 passengers? Ooh, 18,000. Yes, of course we do that. Excellent. So let's bring our molly bolts there, whatever molly bolts are. How much time do I have? January 25, so we can probably just go to Alpha Centauri. Yeah, first. We have enough time to do that. Depart. Why so serious? Exactly. I'm looking for the Alpharius system. I wonder if there is one. Oh, I misjumped. Oh dear. That was bad. Let's reload. I clicked on the wrong spot, apparently. Yep, I did. Yes, we're correct here. Chiron, 18,000 credits. We already been here. Job board. Anything new? Ooh, can we? Ooh, 5 tons of diesel oil. Yes, of course. Even if it's only 3,000, I'm going there anyway. So let's jump there. Diesel, oil, and molly bolts. Let's go. Jump, jump, jump. We are rolling in the money. Come on. We are the shuttle service of Todd Howard. 3,000 credits for the diesel oil and 30,000 credits and 150 for the molly bolts. Excellent job board. Delta Capricorni, the 3 passengers. What's this? A family of 2 mill workers is hoping to find work on the of Tundra. We have already been to Tundra. What else is there? Alphard, not right. Alpharius though. 14 tons of marble to Pearl. That's funny that you bring marble to Pearl. I find that funny. It's the same as bringing wood to forest. There's similar to factory. Another factory. So many factory workers want to go somewhere. There's nothing really enticing here. So let's go to Delta Capricorni first and check out what we can do. We could probably go to trading and see if we can buy something low, very low metal, medical, heavy metal luxury goods. Let's try to buy some luxury goods and hope that this was the right call. I don't want to jettison the cargo. Yes, you wish your passengers the best of luck on marker and maker, sorry, and collect your payment. Oh no! Shit. Okay, that's bad. Do we have anything? 22, that's too heavy anyway. Family, this is good. This is good. 23,000. I think we can start with that. Let's go with 23,000. To Earth? Yes, to Earth. Good. Anything cool we can buy? I don't think a laser. We can probably buy an energy blaster, but not for a shuttle. That's boring. Let's pay off another 50,000. 54,106. And we're starting to pay off our loan. Land at Earth. And check the job board. Oh, first of all, sell our luxury goods. Yes. At least we don't make a loss here. Job board, what is there now? Fact. 2 passengers. 3,000 is not good enough. 8 tons of circuits, 7 tons of vacuum tubes. Interesting. 18 tons of gold to New Kansas. Family of 6, I can't put 6 people. 35 tons to family of 2 factory workers. Find work. Ooh, this is interesting. 38,000. Medical supplies. 38,000. Head to the deep. Head to the deep in the Corniforos system with the 9 professionally equipped skydivers and drop them from the edge of space. They've agreed to pay 120,000 credits when they land. Okay. Sadly, I cannot have 9 people on my ship. A disaster has occurred in the colony on the frontier world of Solace in the Furcard system. Deliver 64 tons of disaster relief supplies to the planet by Friday, February 18th. Pretty good, but I don't have that cargo space. 4 tourists, 70,000. That's actually really good. Oh, I'm missing 1 bunk. Let's take these 2. And let's hope. Yeah, let's try. And we're jumping away now. And now I'm stuck. I need to wait. Okay, we found someone who can refuel us. Do we need to pay them? Do our credits change? No? How lovely. Thank you very much. I wonder how many times I have to do that if I jump here. Let's risk it for the biscuit. Let's land before the pirates do something stupid. Good, we landed. Job board. Good. Do we have an outfitter here? No. We have 8. Oh, okay, I think we need to go here. This looks good. Let's jump here next. Yes, we arrived at Aldi Bane before we getting shot. Yes, 38,000. That's how you do money. Oh, delicious. Chiron station provides hyperspace fuel for much of the southern galactic rim. It is a tiny, cramped, and aging station with twice as many workers here as it was originally designed for. Oh shit. Centuries ago, before much of the dirt belt was settled, this was the first spot below Algorel where merchant caravan fleets from the deep could stop over on their way to the worlds farther up the rim. The close quarters have fostered an extreme scrupulosity about personal space. It is unnerving to walk down a densely crowded hallway and fail to make eye contact with anyone. Yeah. Job boards. Ooh. Ooh, more diesel. Yeah, I'm always happy to bring diesel somewhere. It's a special brand of diesel. It's Vin Diesel. Ooh, dad jokes. Oh dear lord. Bank hire crew? No. No, we're not ready to pay off more of our loan. Boop. Yes, please. Let's go to Graphius and bring our diesel there. Boop. And land. Boop. Diesel and my passengers. Lovely. $70 tons of plutonium and factory workers. This sounds good. Let's quickly drop off our other mission over there in the hopes that we have enough. Good. We have 3 bunks. Oh, and we can... Yes, please. 2 bunks. And let's go to corner force. Yeah, that should be fine. Land. Oh, that's a nice picture. Deep is a sparsely populated world of small island archipelagos surrounded by vast expanses of empty ocean. There's not enough land for any large cities or serious industry to emerge, so most of the inhabitants live in small fishing villages. The climate is temperate and Earth-like, but the sunlight is somewhat dimmer than you are used to. The fishing settlements are actually the second colonization attempt of this planet. In the early days of hyperdrive, the Kingsburg Corporation sent out what was one of the largest and most technological advanced colonization fleets, penetrating deep into the then unexplored southern galactic rim. After 2 centuries of sporadic and guarded contact, the colony fell silent, and when human expansion finally reached this area again, no trace of the original colony was found. Ooh, mystery. Interesting. Cool. Again, well written. I like it. So, Ruticulus is our next stop. New Boston, we're home. Today, throughout human space, is Remembrance Day, the anniversary of the beginning of the Alpha Wars more than 5 centuries ago. The Alphas were genetically engineered soldiers with superhuman agility and intelligence, and a complete lack of compassion or empathy. At the height of the war, dozens of planets have been enslaved by the Alphas. Remembrance Day commemorates the beginning of the war rather than its end, as a perpetual reminder that the war is not over. Although the Alphas were defeated, some of them escaped. Yeah, this is for you, Alpharius. Some of them escaped and remained in hiding, and their offspring are presumed to still be present in the galaxy today. Since the Alpha War, genetic resequencing technology has been very tightly controlled because the Alphas were the product of experimental genetic manipulation rather than natural evolution. It is believed that the genes are less robust than human beings. Liars! Liars! And they're almost unable to have viable offspring without access to special technology. Therefore, most alphas enclaves that have been discovered since the war had very small populations, no more than a few dozen. In these days, when the Navy ensures peace throughout much of the galaxy on many worlds, the alphas are treated as nothing more than a boogeyman story to frighten children. Oh no! You are my father. No! Yes. No. Therefore, most alphas were in this. Yeah, well, on some worlds, kids even run around wearing green face paint on Remembrance Day, trying to frighten people. But on other worlds, especially on the fringes of space, where the Navy seldom patrols, the alphas are still spoken of with fear. I'm sure there's a quest line where you have basically to have them around. I like this one. New Boston is a completely unremarkable world, except, of course, for the fact that you happen to have been born here. Most of the land is wet and marshy, and the coastal regions are prone to flooding. Some food crops are grown here, but most of the farmers instead plant flax and jute, which grow well in wet soil and are used to make linen and burlap cloth. Sorry, English language. The textile mills are hot and poorly ventilated. Yeah, it's called a sweatshop. But they offer higher and more reliable income than farming. So we have 3 missions on Earth. So let's jump there and pay off our debt to the bank. And then we can save up for our next ship to get some serious trading done. 35,000 for the workers, 34,000 for the plutonium. That's it? There was another mission. Oh, yes, there's another mission. I need to check Mars or Luna, maybe. Job board. What else do we have? Oh, okay. This is the one. A group of. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Let's go to Luna. Let's go to Mars. Where's Mars? No, 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 no. There's Mars. Yes, good. Job board. Now. Ooh, first of all, let's pay off our debt. Ooh, we can pay it off completely. That's lovely. 177005. And we're debt free after 1.5 hours. Sounds like sim clothes. Leather better than burlap. Yes, right? Yes, Alpharius. Alpharius understands the different qualities of clothing, of cloth. I am now free of debt. No, not me. Todd Howard is now free of debt. He has paid off his shuttle, the USS Mediocre, and can now check if there is something else to do. Jobs. What other jobs are there that are lucrative? Deliver 6 tons of cameras. Cause Australis. Hopper and ooh, that's nice. Yes, both of them. That sounds perfect. And then I can 6 tons of cameras to Arabia or 8 tons of sorghum to Hippocrates. I take the cameras. Thank you very much. We jump to Rajal Ghul, no, to Razzlehaig, and then go to Askela next. And now we have the added benefit that we're not consuming credits only for fuel, which is really lovely. Let's land. Do we have another? Ooh, we can do something else here. Bring a passenger. 19 tons? No, 13 tons. Yes, let's do that. We are there anyway. I love that. You're on your way to a system, and on your way you can pick up another mission to the same system. That never is not satisfying. You're going there anyway, you have space, you don't want to buy any junk from the trading board here. It's too risky that they don't have it, or that it's just even lower there and you make a bad deal. But the job board always has something for you. So this is really great. Let's jump there, turn in those missions, and become rich quick. 13,000 credits for the brass fittings and 23,400 credits for the cameras. What else do we have? Nothing much. 38 tons I can't carry. So let's go here. We can't. We need to find the jump point. This. I think it's the upper one. Let's try the upper one. Depart. Yes, right choice. Peacock was the right choice. And let's go to Cause Australis. Land. You wish your passengers the best of luck on Hopper and collect the 12,000 credits payment. And your family have been transporting parts of ship after paying you 56,000 credits. Nice! At some point, I need to look for new ships if we continue to make that much money. Okay, Pollux, 51,000. Silicon, ooh, nice. 3 passengers, 3 workers. Yeah, that's better. Let's take the 3 workers. 10 tons, 15 tons. 2 passengers. That seems good. We take this one. Okay. Yeah, this seems fine. Let's jump there. Good. Interesting. Do we have an outfitter here? No, we don't have an outfitter here. So I think this one does not this one does not go anywhere. I think it's stuck there. I think Alnair comes from there, but I'm not sure. So I'm actually going to, what's the Skeller? What's that mission? Job board. 12 tons of snacks. Could be worse. So let's jump to this system. Yeah, let's jump to Askela first and then... Yeah, let's jump to Askela first. Let's take the snacks. Quick mission. Jump there. Let's go. Okay, do we have an outfitter? No. I was hoping for an outfitter there where we can buy a map, but that doesn't work. So let's try this one, even though I'm pretty sure it's a dead end. My, what's it called? My clairvoyant capabilities never cease to amuse me. Let's go to Razelhag then. As expected. Damn, I got boarded. No, Todd Howard got boarded. Let's delete Todd Howard, sir. Depart. Yeah, I still want to know where this planet goes. So let's repeat that mistake, just to be sure. And let's land before something bad happens. Good. Good. More things on Arabia for 14,000. Just one jump. Yeah, let's take it. It's just one jump. Come on. 14,000 for a jump for 2 days lost or 3 days. That's okay. 5,000 per day is not bad. Let's depart. We're going to Vega next, unless we have something nice to find. Let's go to Vega next. Vega, hello Crusher. I was trying to find out if this game was German, but apparently just made by one guy and it's open source. Exactly, yeah. I said that in the beginning, you weren't there. Sorry about that, could have repeated that. Yes, it's made by one guy originally, and then it's basically open source and they added stuff, and it's completely free. Hmm? That's what I find so fascinating. What I find even more interesting is that it has better ideas than Starfield. They could have just, since it's public domain, just sucked out all the ideas and implemented them and basically took all the code of this game and just molded the Starfield shiny bits around, and people would have praised them for it, and they didn't even need to credit this game. But yes, I'm not sure if the guy is German or not. I have not checked that. It doesn't amount to much, but it doesn't feel German. Instead, they steal the worst ideas and do them better. Kanuko, they copy the ideas from Skyrim and Fallout 4 and just do them half-heartedly. It's like the student who doesn't copy the homework correctly because it's too lazy to copy the homework. They just copy half of it and just fill in the blanks with just something, some scribbles. It's basically they don't copy the Wikipedia article. They copy the Wikipedia article, then include errors and rewrite the paragraph so it makes less sense. Amazing and sad. Just like Dwarf Fortress, completely free, but the dude making it earns like 40k a month in donations. Well-deserved donations. If it's really 40k a month, that's totally deserved for Dwarf Fortress. It's not my kind of game, but kudos to him. I hope this guy uh, gets donations. I'm not exactly sure. Michael Zanisser. Maybe he is German. Could be Michael. I don't know. Maybe. Could be. Um, did we? Yeah, we still want to go to Pollux. Let's go to Pollux and bring the mill workers there for 51,000 a year. For 51,000, of course we do that. Let's jump. Yes, 51,000. This is a lovely picture. I like the pictures they have chosen for this game. Outfitter. Anything. Now that we have money, cargo scanner. Why would I like to build that? I'm looking for if you want to play the pirate, you can basically check if they have worthwhile car. The torpedo looks like a nuclear bomb, but okay. We could buy another fuel cell. No, we can't. We don't have the. Oh, by the way, look at the price margin. So the cost for the item is 35,000. If you sell it, you get it for 68. You can sell it for 68%. First of all, they put the percentage there as if they have nothing to hide, unlike other games. They just said, you want to sell this crap? You get 68% for it. Good point, Kresher. The game hasn't been translated to German yet. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Germany has the luxury of getting a lot of translations. Maybe it's because we're a pretty strong gamers market. I'm not exactly sure. But I know Italians don't get the luxury of translations that often. They basically just get the text version, no voiceover. Germany does get voices, which are horrible in comparison to the American and English ones, especially the English ones. But we have voiceover people for the game. And I mean terrible, not really bad, but lower quality. Obviously, if you look at let's take a Bethesda game like Oblivion, where you had Captain Picard, like Patrick Stewart, voicing the Emperor. You didn't get the German voice of Captain Picard for that, just some random dude who talked to you. So that's a step down, obviously. So we have been to Pollux now. And there weren't any cool missions, I think. So let's go here. Altair. Yeah, Altair is the longest jump we can do without refueling. Yeah, I'm doing my best, Krasha. I know that was ironic, but I'm doing my best to teach English. But I want that people first learn math, though. Shiver is a dead and frozen world. The only settlement is a small refueling station. I love this picture. That services cargo fleets on the way to Earth. Precipitation is rare here, but sometimes the wind whips up snow and ice from the surface into something akin to a desert sandstorm, and even on days when the wind dies down, the air sparkles with tiny floating ice crystals. Most people who come here for work only stay for a few months or half a year, just long enough for the sense of adventure to die away. Yeah, just like Starfield, where the sense of adventure dies away as well. But it doesn't take a few months for that. Job board. Another one on Alnir. It's just 6,000, but let's take it. And Sheet. Sheet wants another passenger for 5,000. Yeah, why not? 5,000. Fair enough. Fair enough. I've nothing else to do anyway. Let's jump there. Let's land on feet. Ooh, I got destroyed. That's the problem as a shuttle, especially with twice the speed. You get one stray torpedo and Todd Howard is dead, pulverized. Did I accept that? Yes, I accept the quests. The game focuses pretty much on combat later on, so in the long run, you probably need to get some combat under your belt, which is one of the few drawbacks in this game. You can do trading as much as you like. In the long run, combat is what you will do, which I don't mind completely, but I understand if people say that's not for them. They just want to focus on trading. Whiskey. Deliver 9 tons of whiskey to Furnace in the Alderamin system. 5,000 credits. That is not really good. I forgot Dwarf Thomas had a new version on Steam now. I'm pretty sure he still updates the free ASCII version on his website and get graphics mods. Only way I'd play. Would you play? I don't get it. Would you play the ASCII version or the visual one? Ooh, Kanuko. I'm going to cover a small indie game based on the Lone Wolf book series soon. I'm looking forward to that. I think indie games deserve more of a spotlight. I'll I might get corrupted by popularity if I am like if for some stupid reason my game, hey Hyper, hello. Uh yeah, ASCII version with graphic mods instead of a $30 Steam graphical edition. Yeah, makes sense. Spooktuber gaming. Everyone is asking me about Spooktuber here. I'm just playing an indie title that has better things going for it than Starfield. Um, what was I going to say? If I ever get like critical mass as a channel and explode in popularity, I hope whatever corruption that will bring, I will still remember to give indies a good shout out. That's, I think, something to aspire to. They deserve the attention far more than AAA. Even though AAA gets you the likes and the clicks and the the visibility. Let's deposit the whiskey before we get shot. You drop off your cargo of whiskey and collect your payment of 4,050 credits. Furnace is a nearly uninhabited world used mostly as a waypoint for shipping and as a staging point for the Syndicate fleet that seeks to keep this region of space free from pirates. The atmosphere is barely thick enough to be breathable, and none of the plants that grow here are useful for eating. Wow. So they're just cultivating turnips. However, because it is only a large moon instead of a full-sized planet, moving cargo and fleets of ships to and from it is fairly easy and inexpensive. Conducting any business here is a nightmare of tedium. Oh, wow. Just like real life, then. Syndicate doctrine claims that corporate structure and process produce a leaner and more efficient military force without the perceived wastage of Republic Navy. But in practice, they seem to have combined all the worst aspects of military and corporate bureaucracy. Yeah, this sounds like Germany. Same here. Just always say good morning because the day hasn't started until you rag Starfield with my Triple A isn't Triple A anymore. Right you are, Sean. Nice to have you around, by the way. I'm always falling asleep in my computer recliner and waking up again, so it's always morning. That happened to me couple of, not a couple, 1 or 2 years ago. I started to fall asleep in my computer chair. Before that, I was just having, I don't know, attention deficit syndromes. I could never sleep. I was distracted by everything, and now I'm just tired. I'm always tired. This is middle age. Being middle age means being constantly tired by everything. People, work, food. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired after I slept. It's not bad. It's not that I feel pain or anything. It's not that bad yet. I'm just tired all the time. Well, that's because the main strat is to build a loyal player base, then psychologically abuse them for money with low effort. I sometimes think they aren't even clever enough for that. Some of these decisions they have made recently are so fucking dumb that I can't even give them the benefit of malice. They are just stupid. It's incredible. I can't even figure out why. Anyway, let's have some fun here. What's the job? But oh, we're close to earlier. Finally, we can set this thing off and get plenty of money here. Yeah, cuff, blizzard, cuff. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Blizzard, Crasher, that's a very good point. The amount of money they could have raked in on nostalgia alone if they did Warcraft 3 Reforged properly. Amazing. And they did it with Diablo 2 Remaster, which I didn't like personally, but fair enough. It's a game that was glorified for decades, and they didn't fuck up the remaster, and I don't even want to know how many fuck ton of money they made out of that remaster. How many more people would have bought Warcraft 3 Remaster if it would have been good? Reforged, rather. And let's not talk about Reforged. So, where do we go next? Somewhere far away because the quests pay better. This is also very nice. It's you can easily see. So if I pick a mission that is close, payment is small. 2 passengers, 14,000 credits to Altea. CAF, 3 passengers, Kraken Station, 27,000. And they are on the way, so I can probably get both. This one is also very good. 4 tourists to Earth, 34,000. Let's pick something far away. Castor. 2 people, 29,000. Menka, 8 tons, 26,000, but we have a time limit. Hamal. Algol. I can't. Not enough. Not enough cargo space. Sheet. 3 passengers, 18,000. 2 passengers here. 2 passengers here. Is this 1 passenger? No, 3 passengers. 3 passengers for 18,000. 2 passengers for 14. 2 passengers for 29. Okay, let's take the 29 and the 3. And hopefully after we deposit them on sheet, we find something else along the way up until to Castor. That sounds about right. Let's jump there. Depart. Okay, friendo, time for me to go. Check Discord when you're done. Yes, I will do. In the market, there's just honestly too many factors. For example, BGG would have done a lot worse if they had released even a month or two later. Yes, but that's exactly why they released it early, and the game suffered a bit for it. Not much, a bit. It basically how do you call that one? Yeah, Act 3 was a bit uh, janky. Uh, and yeah, so but that's the point. They know the big releases. Larian did the clever thing and said, you know what? We just push through, accept a couple of disgruntled people who will run into bugs in Act 3, and get this out. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, ooh, I've been damaged. I'm not paying attention to this game. Uh, the thing is, buyout is always a problem. The people who have money and are not interested in the company, who just are interested, who are just doing it for the money. That's always an issue. Doesn't matter the industry. That's the system. Uh, the system is just uh, based upon that problem. It's not about the product. It's all about the money. Yeah, the idea, the thing is, I mean, I wish, if I would be the dictator on this planet, I would basically only allow people to own companies or to decide the fates of companies if they are interested, if they have a personal stake in that product that has nothing to do with profit. Um, but if someone is good with money, let's just assume that a decent percentage, an adequate percentage of CEOs are good with money, okay with money. They should understand the concept that customers care, gamers care for the video games. Even if they don't, they should at least understand the situation. And it looks like they don't. That's the worrying part for me. I'm not interested in football or soccer if you're American. But if I am for some reason by the club, the local club here, the local soccer club here, I've no idea what's a good decision for it, but I understand that the fans have expectations of me and me as the owner of the club, as well as what my club's doing. So I would take the effort to find out how do I get the most money out of them? How can I please the fans of this club? Yes, that's again, that's the systems problem. That's a very good point, Sean. And you have, uh, I, I, uh, I am with you on that. But that's the system is just built like that. CEOs, no matter the industry, always have a golden parachute. It has been like this since the dawn of time, and this is perpetual, always the same. The cycle just continues. That's how it works. Let's get this mission done. 16 tons of frozen dumplings. Come on, isn't that magical? Deliver 16 tons of frozen dumplings to Chiron, to the Alpha Centauri system. Payment is 12,000 credits. Of course, we are going to transport 16 tons of frozen dumplings. Of course, we do that. I love this game. Crasher, that's capitalism. You can make money with advertising. Of course you have an owner there. Why do you even ask? Of course. Why wouldn't you? I have delivered the dumplings successfully, and now they want me to deliver optical lenses. That's boring. I want to deliver more dumplings. Especially 7 tons of optical lenses for 3,000 credits. That's boring. Give me something cool. What can we deliver up here? Lacquer. Okay, lacquer? I have no idea what to call that. English. Me and English. You can clearly see what a good teacher I am of English language. Me, good English teacher of English language. Uh, I'm the bestest teacher. Deliver 21. That's already got checked. 2 passengers. Ooh, 2 passengers too. Yeah, 2 passengers for 24,000. I'll take that. Let's go to Pollux. Let's take the optical lenses and then jump to Castor, just to keep the expenses there. Shipyard. Ooh, we can check. Heavy shuttle. How much is the heavy shuttle? 600,000. That's too much. Star Queen. This is the Starliner I want to have late game. The Star Queen is a relic of a more peaceful period of galactic history, a luxury liner for high-end tourists. Every cabin has its own minibar, and the bathrooms have marble tile and shower that use actual hot water instead of chemicals or sonic vibrations. Yeah, and I stripped them all apart and put Briggs in there. Probably my next ship should be a hauler. 2.8 million. How many tons can I carry? Cargo space 130 tons. 12 bunks. That sounds about right. Yes, I know what lacquer is. Interestingly enough, there is the same word in German. But thank you for lacquer, Sophie. Yeah, thank you for. It's not a word I need to teach often. The words that I don't need to teach because it's special vocabulary. I'm bad at pronouncing. There's no, I don't need to beat about the bush there. That's just like that's how it is. Thanks for clearing that up. Seems like the owner's only job is to collect the profits from the team's marketing. Yeah, basically. Basically, of course. Behemoth, that looks terribly ugly and I want to have it. Medium warship. Who cares about medium warship? I want to have heavy warships. Leviathan. Oh, so much money. 17 million. 13 million. Starfield could have been so much better if you would have something to be happy to save money upon. 13 million, that's something. A huge ship that is expensive and you can actually save money towards. That would be so fun. No, no, you get a fighter craft. You can call the fighter craft ABC, it's still a fighter craft. People in the forum still think that a generator type C makes the fighter craft into a bigger ship. It's not a bigger ship. It's still a fighter craft. Is it Worcester? I think it's Worcester. I watched a YouTube video about that, but I'm not even sure. The worst thing are plurals. Or people from different countries is the worst. Uh how do you call people from Massachusetts? And many of the states, I have no idea. Ohioans? Kresha, you are an Ohioan? Ohioish? It's so difficult. The adjectives for it's even difficult for Germany and the German regions. It's just like most people don't know how they are, how you say that, even for their own country. It's amazing how little these people know and care. So What else do we... Oh, yes, we want to bring the optical lenses to Sirius. I should... Yeah, let's continue because I was dreaming of... Sorry, I was dreaming of lovely starships. I need to Google that. What the name of these... Okay, these were the optical boards. Ooh, Castor has another one. Family of two... Oh, I can't. 20 Vinylesters to Geminis. Yeah, let's take that. That's good. Yes, very good. Let's go Castor. Yes, of course, communication is effective. But it is a bit awkward that, I am teaching this stuff and I always think I should know better. And, I expect something out of my students. I should at least try to, you know, don't make mistakes. On the other hand, if it's something so far disconnected from what is actually needed, it's not that problematic. Let's check the job board now that we are here. 8 ton of plastics with a time limit, 2 passengers. I think I already have them. 1 passenger. Oh, we can do all both. Yeah, that's another 30K. Yeah, why not? Let's take them. And in this game, you actually have to pay attention about the time limit. Because you lose 1 day for every jump and 1 day for every landing you do. So you can actually plan ahead, which is really nice. You can see the date down here. Friday 6th, Saturday 7th, and now we land, and when we finish landing, it's the 8th of Saturday. Yes, so much money. We have 500,000. Ooh, new ships are incoming. This feels rewarding somehow. I don't understand why this game is so rewarding, but it feels so rewarding. So, again, we could try to get Farah into the unknown, or maybe find... No, there are no cool missions here. 1 passenger for 16,000 feels lame. What do we have here? Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is nice. Another passenger for 9,000. That's boring though. Deliver 20 tons of polishing machines. 20 tons is nice because that's the exact space we have. So we have like 100% efficiency on our cargo. That's interesting. But 3 minus for 42,000 seems even better. What is Wesen? 30 tons of medical leeches. I love this. Deliver 13 tons of medical leeches to Alfheim. Lovely. Oh, we can't carry that. 60 tons of guavas. We can't have that. We need more space. Butter. This is 40 something thousand. This is 42,000. And yeah, let's take these two. And let's check if we have... No, we don't have that. So let's find our way into the unknown. Let's hope that this one brings us closer. I don't want to Google for a map. Besides, I don't have a time limit, so we can just jump around. Boop. We have 2 jumps. Let's jump here. In Starfield, every day on Venus was 800 hours to the rest of the universe or something. I tried to rest there for a week, hoping Sarah Morgan would get old and die. Crasher, I love the way you think. Sadly, the game doesn't work like that. But I love the way you think. Did you leave her? Did you leave her at the lodge? Probably, right? That's the point. You leave her at the lodge, and then you go to Venus and rest for several weeks. I I would have done it differently. I would basically make an outpost on Venus and left her there to sleep, just one bed, and say sleep. Sadly, you can't command NPCs anymore. They have removed that feature. Among many other features, that feature was removed. Kresha, you remember the glorious Lydia days where you could tell Lydia to pick up objects in front of her. Even though she was already overburdened, you told her, Lydia, sweetheart, pick that heavy plate mail armor over there. Thank you. Yeah, imagine you could tell your followers in Starfield what to do and say, sit there and you go over there and you go at that console. So, Mirzam, we can't jump to Marquette, but we can jump over here. It's our last jump, so we are must be lucky now. Let's be lucky and hope we can land here. What? We cannot land here? Oh, we can land here. Feather White Republic. Good. Good. But it's a dead end. Interesting. Oh no. It did end, but now we can go to Farwood and deliver 6 tons. That's fine. Let's go do that. What's this? 2 passengers, 15,000. Yeah. Yeah, we probably have to check this route then. Since this one is a dead end, let's try the route from here and go there. Let's go to Farwood. Yeah, 4 jumps, 3 jumps. 3 jumps is fine. Let's go. Hmm. Very good. And then I want to jump here, then go here, and then check Epsilon Leonis. Depart. Money. Job board. Nope. Then let's jump here and hope for the best. Aha. No risk, no fun. Oh, actually, we can come back. Ah. Tosma. Okay, let's go there. Gometia. Let's land in Gometia. Ah, outfitter. Maybe we can buy a map. Yes, we can buy a map. 4,000. Of course I'll buy it. Thank you very much. Imagine you could buy maps in Starfield where they basically map out the surrounding systems, telling you all the resources, surveying planets and stuff. No, we can't have that. You need to explore all the procedural generated boring content yourself on foot. I can bring something over here, and then I can go to. Yeah, it's nice. Now it's mapped out. Now I know where to go. Ah, that was actually too easy. But we can go to the job board and take 2 passengers for 6.5. Yeah, that's affordable. We can take a stop for that. Let's land here. Boop. Nice picture. Ooh, shipyard. Ooh, Sliver. Cute. Could almost afford that. Ooh, mule. 6 million. Ooh. 25 million. Ah, I don't have the money. I'm not making enough money. Light warship, medium warship, utility. Heavy shuttle. I could afford a heavy shuttle. I could also buy a second shuttle, but I don't think a second shuttle is a good idea. Scout. How much carrying space has a scout? That's the question. Do I want to? I mean, 12 bunks is pretty good. We can take a lot of passengers with that. Probably getting a scout next is probably the best. We already have like 500,000 credits. We need 1.2 million. The scout could be a good upgrade. Oops. Can't do a screenshot, but it's okay. They have good equipment. Oh, I need to remember this place. They have, oh wow, they have really good equipment. Security station, I like that. Very nice. I like this. What kind of, oh, I can get a loan of half. Ooh, wow, we can actually buy the scout. Well, not yet. Epsilon Leonis, I hope I can remember that. Let's go to my crap and get the stuff done. Yes, 42,000 money. Job board. Interesting. We still have to go to Wesen. Bring a passenger. Bring 5 passengers. Oh, that's not bad. What do you want? 4 passengers. Do I take the 5 passengers over here? Probably the best. Yeah, let's try to take the 5 passengers. Here, move up here and hope we can go to Wesen directly. That will be great. Very good. A secure package of supplies. Of the package on security desk near landing site, a small box. The combination. I'm sure pirates will want to kill me now. Probably. Let's hope that wasn't a bad idea. You deliver the package to an old lady waiting on the bank. Your bank account immediately notifies you that you agreed. Oh, okay. It was not as bad as I imagined. So, let's get these passengers out. Good. What else is there? 2 missions here, a passenger and 40 tons. That doesn't seem so interesting. Serious. 1 passenger, 12,000. 2 passengers, 30,000. We can take all the passengers here. Let's take this one, and this one. Now all we need is some cargo. But 20 tons doesn't seem so interesting. So let's go to Talita and hope we find something interesting on Talita for our cargo space. An anxious mother will pay you 5,750 credits to deliver a care package of 1 ton of pretzels to her Child studying on Ada in the Aldebaran system by Wednesday, 22nd June. Wow, that's a helicopter, ma'am. I'm not going to support the helicopter, ma'am. Fuck you, ma'am. I'm not supporting this. I'd rather smuggle drugs and weapons. Still nothing interesting to transport cargo-wise. Let's go just get the passengers. Jump, jump, jump. Jump. You can also mine asteroids in this game. But I never cared, I think. We can make a lot of money out with asteroids. Let's go here. Calf. Yeah, calf sounds fine. In space, there is no June. 18th June. Okay. Why is there no June? No one can hear you, June? Is that what you mean? Calf. Yes. Nice. That's nice, of course. Oh, by the way, you have a search button here. Imagine how complicated that will be to implement that for Starfield. A search button. Wow. Such a high-tech feature. Even for inventory, a search button. Imagine you had a search button for inventory management. Yes, I can understand that. I hated the Baldur's Gate 3 inventory system. It was better than Starfield, but I still hated it. But at least it had a functioning search button. Almost a semi-function also. Sometimes it didn't work, but it had an okay search function, which was great. Even CA managed to get a search button done. I don't use it and I don't find it that good, but they have one. Yeah, very nice. It showed an outline of your submarine and you could type in any item and it would show you where on the ship there was any. That's very nice. That's very nice. That's well done. I like it. I like it. That's well done. Okay. Are we done here? I think we have brought all the lovely passengers to their destination without catering to the helicopter moms in this galaxy. Sargas wants a tourist. Peacock wants 18 tons of supercapacitive fiber. That sounds dangerous. I'm not going to do that. Is a tourist nice? 9 tons of iron? No. Toilets? No. Family of 2 for 41,000, 11,000. 20 tons of bismuth. Wow. Okay. Bismuth. A passenger. 2 passengers. 2 farmers. 2, 2, and 1. That's 11,000, 15,000, and 23,000. That's actually probably pretty good. What's this one? That's just cargo. But this is just 40,000 for 2. How about... Yeah, we'll take these 2. Yeah, we'll take these 2. And then we take this one. So we jump here, here, then we go to Castor for bismuth. Yeah, definitely. Castor, bismuth, and then we check for something along the way to recall. Let's go to Watson. I like that. I like looking at the mission board and setting out my route. I love doing these kinds of things. Ooh, shipyard. Let's check if you have nice ships here. So, ooh, Bounder. Ooh, what's this? 1.5 million, 40 tons, 17 crew bunk. That's nice. Fuel capacity 8 jumps. That's nice. 800 means 8 jumps. That's an interesting. So Bounder is another interesting ship. 1.5 million. But the freighter has more tons and less bunks. This has, where is it? 17 bunks. This has 150 tons of cargo space. With this, you can start making money. Why is the hauler worse than the freighter, but more expensive? It's slightly bigger, right? 500, yeah, it's slightly bigger. Fuel 12.7. That's of course beneficial. The hauler is more massive. That's the most important thing. The rest is not that important. Yeah, the freighter is. Okay. How much? 1.5 million. Okay, that's another interesting thing we can go for. I like that there are a lot of different ships. Hell yeah, 4 jumps. Excellently timed. Let's get your things. Family of 2 for 70,000. Yeah, that's a guaranteed stop. Let's bring the passenger over here. Pop. Land. 11,000. Can we have some more? No, now we have nothing left. No space, just one. 18,000, that's good. Ooh, now we can, ooh. Starfield feels like a labyrinth. I get lost there so much. And I mean, I am terrible at finding my way in video games, finding the right way, but in Starfield it's so atrocious. Everything looks the same. And what else? Yeah, it's like I try to remember I remember the planet where I found something interesting, but then I forgot the system it was on. And then I can't find the system where the planet was on. So I can't go back. Oh, and I just remember, yeah, the name of the one was that, and there was something interesting there. I need to go back there. And then which system was it? I have no clue. And then you can never go back because there's so many systems and you can't even remember that you can't do that in Skyrim or somewhere where we haven't invented a note block or a PDF or a tablet or something, but in the future that doesn't hold up anymore. That's what I find so weird. I can understand you don't have a search function in the world of Skyrim, yeah, but in the Fallout, yeah, the other thing about the search function is if I'm looking for a specific thing like a specific component, I should be able to order it online, or even better, search which vendor sells this kind of thing. I'm still looking. Oh, we have a mission here. The moment you step off your ship, you're realizing something is very wrong. The spaceport is eerily quiet, and a large crowd of people is gathered around a video screen in the local bar. You ask what is happening, and someone explains. Recently, a collection of planetary governments in the Southern Galactic Arm have sent the Republic what amounted to an ultimatum, a refusal to pay taxes until reforms are made in the election of planetary representative. This group, calling itself the Free Worlds, has also asked for immediate revaluation of all existing trade tariffs and regulations concerning pilot registration. Parliament outright refused to consider any of these demands. Then, in the early morning, nuclear explosions on Geminis and Martini destroyed the Republic Navy Yard and the Galactic Stock Exchange, crippling the military and economic center of the Republic. The Free Worlds disclaim any responsibility for the attacks, despite the timing of the fact the attacks served their purposes very well. Unless the terrorists can be found or turn themselves in, civil war is imminent. It's been less than a year since you bought your ship, and already the galaxy is falling apart on you. Yeah, um, I had the homeowner trait in Starfield relating to your outpost problem. And I forgot where my house was. When I finally found it, I built an outpost there to get the icon to remember where my house was. And you probably even remember the day, couple of days ago when I streamed and you were there, I asked you, is this the right building complex where our parents live? Pioneer Tower. I'm not exactly sure if you click on your status and look your heritage, if you find the location of the planet where your house is. Maybe that's how I found it again. I'm not sure if I found it by accident or if I found it because I checked the status in your character screen. Yeah, yeah. Oh God, the map. Yeah, not no. Oh, dear Lord, the Starfield map. And just this little thing I just read here. This is oh, by the way, the text is in the way. Let's put it here. Um the world in this thing is changing. You have like planets shifting sides and stuff. So the universe is dynamic. Even in a tiny bit, the universe is dynamic. And it doesn't feel like that in Starfield. It feels like everything stays the same. Everything is just at some point it's reset factions, repopulate the area you murdered, and then you start all over again. And here at some point you have a galactic war and you have several factions popping up, and that's just great. And this is a small indie title uh, that is public domain. 26,000 is nice. A passenger and three factory workers. We take the three factory workers. And 60 tons, 12 tons, that's all too heavy. 9 tons. Oh, we're missing 1 ton. Oh. Let's take 26,000, 15,000. Let's take the 26,000. go here. We'll actually go here. Then we have enough, right? Yeah, then we have enough. Maybe we find another mission over there. Dear Lord, the map. The missing maps. And the bad maps of Starfield. And people seriously defending that game. Amazing. Nothing useful here, so let's just jump there. Boop. And then we can sell the crap out of this. Yes, 26,000. I like it. Oh, yes. Secure. No, I don't want this. This is too much effort. Let's just go to the planets here. 41. Yeah, 41,000. Then go to Aludra. And then maybe we have enough money for Epsilon Leonis to buy a new ship. That's actually a good idea. Let's do this. Let's go to Regno. Let's do this. Jump. 41,000. It's actually kind of sad that I need to drop the shuttle USS Mediocre. Todd Howard's first ship. But it will be fine. Good. Let's go. Ooh, we can. Let's take these. Yeah, now we can select the package. Okay, it makes a weird sound if we squeeze it. Fair enough. Let's hope it doesn't explode on us. Let's land on this thing and get 3. Very good. Now we have 800,000. What does the shipyard say? We can buy the Scout, can we? The Scout has 12 bunks, this is great, and 55 cargo space, and costs 1.2 million. Is it an improvement when it comes to turning speed and shields and stuff? I think it is. It has less hull, but more shields. And better jump capabilities. I think we can buy the Scout. We must, however, let's... How much do we need? 800,000, 1, 2. So let's get 400. Yeah, 400,000. 2,000 per day. That seems doable. Enter name for your brand new Scout. How do we call the Scout? The first ship was USS Mediocre. It just works. A good name for Todd Howard's second ship? Anyone watching who wants to comment on that? I think it's a good name. Todd's Tiny Probe. It's not a tiny ship, though. Towards tiny probe. Towards tiny probe. Okay, fair enough. Towards. Why no? Oh, why is this? Why is this a 3? This should be the accent. What happened? Oh, are we in the No, this is not the Americans. Why is... What happened? Ah, okay. So, in-game, the apostrophe is now a 3. Can I copy paste? No, I can't. How can I get the... I can't get the apostrophe done. I can only get a 3. This is weird. Yeah. This is a... Yeah, this is a 3. That's weird. Weird. There's no apostrophe in this game, apparently. You can't have apostrophes in the... Todious. Todious. Do you remember Toady? Toady was a fun character. Ah, tiny leather jacket. Alfarius would be proud. Now that you have more than one ship while landed on a planet, you can reorder the ships in your fleet by clicking and dragging them in the shipyard outfitter or player info panel. Ships can also be sorted by clicking on the column headers in the player info panel. You use the first ship in the list as your flagship in the player info panel. You can also park a ship on a planet if you travel to somewhere without it coming with you. That's the fun bit. The shuttle, the USS Mediocre, is now following us around. I think we have to pay the captain of the shuttle, but now we have the extra cargo space, and eventually you have a fight fleet or a capital ship fleet of angry capital ships that all fire upon the pirates that want to attack you, which is somewhat fun. So where is the... No, here. And now we can put the tiny leather jacket on the first spot. And then we can basically park this one or bring it along. And now we have the complete... Now we can take more jobs now. And we have more cargo. Look at this, 75 tons free and 16. And oh, look at this, look at this. Oh, this is amazing. Due to the recent nuclear bombings, and this is nice. You remember I read out the Civil War thing, and now you have missions for that. Oh, this is reactive gameplay. The game has reactive gameplay. Ah. Bethesda knew if you put companions in command of other ships in the fleet, you would shoot them. We can't make companions essential if they command the other ship. Amazing. I can now do mission. This is great. Deliver 15 tons of body armor to Noon. Lovely. Secure package. Had to Muspel with 10 professional skills. Oh, this is the skydivers. How do the skydivers work? I need to find a way to do the skydivers. I'm not ready for that yet. So we have 13 tons, 8 tons, 16 tons. Let's try the space diving. Okay. 13 tons. Another one. Water to Martini. Okay. This seems great. So let's go to Adhara next. Now we're reeking in the cash. Let's hope we survive long enough. Multiple ships. Once you're in space with multiple ships that you own, you can give orders to those escorts. You can give orders to escorts. Go figure. You can't even order around NPCs in Starfield. You could do that in earlier games, but not in Starfield. Not even Vasco can be ordered around. Orders will be given to all selected escorts, or if no escorts are selected, then your orders will receive all your escorts. Yeah, escorts can be either clicking them in space, clicking the ship icon at the bottom left of the screen, or by clicking and dragging to the select group of escorts in space. This escort order can be found in the preference panel. Escorts can also be ordered with a mouse. Right-clicking on an empty point in space will order the escort to fly and hold position at that point, while right-clicking on a hostile ship will order your escorts to focus fire on it. Right-clicking on a friendly target will cause them to follow. As can be served in the control groups by pressing Control number key. Wow, this is like an RTS. This is almost like StarCraft. All selected escorts will then bound to that number key, selecting the group when pressed. Okay. And now, if you look down here, 100 credits in crew salaries and 1,140 credits in mortgages have been paid. Yeah, all you can tell them to do is wait here, and you have to do that in dialogue. Yes. I don't understand why, but that's exactly what is there. Fleet harvest. Ooh, I have a beautiful ship now. And I'm followed by the USS Mediocre as well. So let's jump. And the funny thing is that you can jump eight jumps, and your other ship can only jump 4, but that doesn't matter. It will refuel automatically. You basically refuel. You have extra fuel now. Now we need to work off our loan as quickly as possible. Okay. Head to Muspel and drop them. Do I need to jettison them? 4th August. 7 tons. Let's try to get the Muspel thing going. Ah. Do I need to land there? Let's save. Just to be sure. Ah, ha, 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 ha. As you descend through the upper atmosphere, the skydivers jump from your ship, spectacularly diving until you open the parachutes and land safely near the spaceport. You collect your payment of 120,000 credits. That's a great job. Now, look at all the blue ring around Pollux. How much things I can do. Here. Excellent. Let's go to the Pollux. Get all the money back. Oh, I should have paid my loan. Okay, who cares? Where's my shuttle, though? I'm still paying salaries for the shuttle. So it must be still alive, right? Oh! Oh, my cargo ship has been lost. Where's my cargo ship? Where's my cargo ship? Ah, there's my cargo ship. Okay, what else do we have? Martini, okay. No? What's this? Martini. Okay, let's land on Martini. Oh, I need to talk to Martini, right? Ah, very good. Oh, so much money. Good. Yes, we did it. And we have how much money now? 308,000. Let's go to the bank and pay off 288,444. That's good. That halves. No, that reduces my mortgage by a lot. Job board. Let's find something far away that gives us a lot of money. Nope. Six passengers could work. Pirates. Tourists. This tourist couple from New Austria who was on Martini to see its sights when the nuclear bomb explodes wishes to leave immediately. Transfer them back to their home on New Austria where they will pay you. Yeah, that's so clever. You now have to evacuate them. Lovely. We could take the six passengers from Seoul. What's Porima? 16 tons. Yeah, let's do this. Let's take this route. Take these. Take these. Take these. Let's go to Seoul, Porima, and then Menket. Depart. Let's land on the Sol, on Luna. Yes, passengers have left. 55 tons. Family of 3 for 20k. 55 tons of pesticides. No, that doesn't sound right. Why so many pesticides? Farmers, tourists. 29,000, 49,000. 49,000 seems fine. Do we have enough time for that? 20th August. That should be enough, right? That's 12 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nah, it's too short. I don't trust this. Do I want to bring the pesticides there August 14? Still seems too far away. No, let's go to Parima first. See what happens. Let's go. Oh, I like this game so much. I can not get tired of this. And we're in Parima now. Come on, jump. Let's land in Parima. There you go. Very nice. Good. Let's take the other mission as well. 60 tons. Very good. Let's go to Mengit. What was ridiculous? For 14,000 a year, that's fine. Let's go to Mengit. Oh, that's a lot of ships there. I'm already streaming longer than I should. I just wanted to stream this for 2 hours, but I can't get enough of this. Yes, drop off. Yeah, very nice. Good. Oh, we don't have enough bunks for them. That's sad. Okay. Then we go here. First of all, we pay off more of our thing. Can we pay off everything? We can. Let's pay off 14176. Yeah, 30,000 is a bit short on money, but we don't have any mortgages anymore, so that's fine. So let's jump to Dhabi first and then see what happens. There you go. Deliver 6 tons of gold wire to Valhalla. Gold wire to Valhalla? That's the mission for me. I'll take it. Let's go here and drop off the tourists. Let's land before we get shot. Very good. Lovely. So, we need to go up here. On our way. 15,000. 3,000. 12,000. Oh yeah, that's nice. Let's take those two. Antibiotics and more. 34,000. Friday 9th September should be fine. Oh, I didn't even see I still have those. Yeah, let's do that. Good. We'll take you in the back thing. Let's go here first. My shuttle is back. How nice. The 8 jumping points, the fuel for 8 jumps is really, really comfy. This is very relaxing now. If we haven't even started the super trading routes, we're just doing missions at first until we are rich enough to afford the really heavy freighters, and then we can basically just trade expensive medical goods and stuff. This one should be the last. We land here. Jump completed. 18,000 and 20,000. So it's touched down on the ice and you step off the ship and head directly for a job board and trade hub, brushing past several locks on the way. The constant routine of insular commerce has firmly drilled into your brain. Your neo-conscious produces the board trying to suss out the most profitable route. You cut off cold when you hear a voice behind you. Hey, what's with all the rush, Captain? You turn to the dark-haired man in faded green long coat approaching you. You seem awfully focused on getting off world as soon as possible. Why not take a moment to look around, admire the sights, try the local cuisine, maybe even talk to some of the people? Yes. Why should I do that? Because I'm Todd Howard, I have places to be. You know I'm a captain too. I know how quickly the lust of the galaxy can fade in the weekly grind if you wait for opportunities to come knocking. So why keep waiting? I'm sure you find something new to do in the spaceport. Yes, I know. It's lovely that it keeps reminding me that I should check the spaceports. That's lovely, game. How lovely. Nothing interesting happening last time I checked. I'll be sure to check more spaceports in the future. Yes. Well, I wish you the best out there. So I'm leaving you free to explore the rest. Interesting that they have a reminder to check Spaceport. I'm not interested in story missions yet. I just want to make money first. I'm a greedy bastard. Besides, the name of the game is Todd Howard. In his tiny leather jacket and the USS Mediocre following him around. It's actually really nice that the USS Mediocre is following Todd Howard around. That makes so much sense. Yeah, more farmers. Let's go. Anything else? No. So let's bring those farmers home. Boop. I know. Spaceports. We'll do that on another stream. I just want the monies. Come on, jump, jump, jump. Yeah, some missiles. Too late. Pirates, I was already jumping away. Oh, I need to wait for my lovely little ship. Good. 30 tons of purified water. Sounds great. It's exactly my kind of thing. Now, we need to wait. Is Cygnus? No, it's not. There's my shuttle. We can now land. There we go. Antibiotics delivered. Multicolors is next. Oh, we're back to New Boston. Nice. The completely boring New Boston. Sosna has 3 families. This is nice. We'll take this one as well. Oh, did I just... Oh, I did just take this mission without even noticing. Okay, then we can go around here as well. Sol, 21, 2 passengers, a passenger. Yeah, let's now 5. That's too much. 5,000 is not worth it. 12,000 is okay. 21 is okay. 70, I don't have space for 70. Passenger to Chiron. Centauri doesn't seem right. 3 passengers, 22,000. That seems about right. 13 ton. That's not good enough. Yeah, let's go here. And then hop back. Sounds about right. And I think I'm going to call it a day here. I know this is less interesting than watching me collecting spacesuits, but this game has something magical I really like. And it's very in depth. It has so many nice little things. Reactive environments, as you can see, there's a civil war, there has been some bombing, and now you have extra missions to do. Rescuing tourists who want to go back and stuff like that. Oh, I'm getting tired. Oh, I have to go. I have 5 hours before my work starts, so I'm better catch up some sleep. I hope you enjoy this little spotlight on Endless Sky. Check it out. It's on Steam. I probably upload the link of the Steam page. That's something I should do. I forgot about that. I will do that. But we will continue to collect more spacesuits soon. Not sure if I'm in the right place tomorrow. I'll try. I'm mildly annoyed. It's my YouTube name. I'll try to make it justice. Have a good night. See you next time.